Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm recording Rissa and you are watching my Thai food pad see ew mukbang. Let me open it up for y'all. So if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up and maybe even a subscribe. Ooh, it's airtight. Let me see. Ooh, there we go. Yummy. So these are really wide noodles. Here you guys go. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so look at these noodles. Very nice and hot, and let me see if I can get some out for you. Ooh. Ooh, hot. So hot. Let me put this on there. Burning my hands. Okay, let's try this again. I want to scoop up a little bit for the camera. Oh, here we go. Lovely. All right, taking my first bite. Mmm. Very tasty. Mmm. Not as spicy as I thought it would be. But I didn't put it on the top spice level, so that makes sense. Oops. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about when my apartment caught on fire. Not my apartment, but my apartment building. The chicken's pretty good. Again, not as spicy as I thought it would be. So I'm sitting here like, I wish it was a little spicier, but it's good. It's got a lot of like flavor to it. Let me see if I can show it to you. You see this right here? I don't know if you can see all the I don't know what kind of sauce that is. I have to look it up. But let me grab some more and some veggies. Tasty. So, I can take my hair down. Ooh. I have some water right here just to stay hydrated. But basically, a while ago, I was sitting in my living room with my boyfriend and we were watching TV. And all of a sudden, we live where a lot of fire trucks are. So it's not unusual for fire trucks to be driving around. But, you know, it gets weird once you start seeing the ladders come up. And we had seen like, maybe 3 or 4 on this corner. There were a lot of fire trucks. And even in like a downtown area, 3 or 4 fire trucks in one building really usually means one thing. But, oddly enough, the fire alarm never went off. So, we didn't know for sure that we had to go out. We were like, maybe, ooh, it's for another building or something, you know? So yeah, we were a little surprised when, you know, it got a little smoky outside. Not like in the hallway, but outside of the windows. So we were like, okay, let's go downstairs, because a lot of people were downstairs. And we could see them from our balcony. Not bad. I'm grateful for a little bit of spice. The chicken's pretty juicy. The noodles aren't too wet, you know, which is nice. But yeah, basically, we went downstairs, and man, we were downstairs for hours. Hours. And when we finally got back in, it took them so long, dudes. Like maybe 3 hours. People were waiting on like public buses because they didn't want people waiting in the streets. But people had nowhere to go. They were supposed to be coming home from a long day, you know? Some more chicken. So yeah. I'm getting kind of full. So we came back in, and tell me why the whole of my bathroom was flooded. It was just raining down. And that was from the sprinklers going off in the hallway next to my bathroom. And it just dripped all the way down. It was like...
And I think them dousing the apartment that was actually on fire.
Oh yeah.
Dripping down.
They did have to douse the apartment that was actually on fire, so... Maybe it just, yeah, dripped down. But it was a lot of water dripping through. Like non-stop. So I just moved all my clothes out of the way. And like, was like, this is not happening, you know? But, yeah. It was pretty weird, the whole thing, because then the elevators obviously went out of service. But they stayed out of service for like 3 months. And so people had to walk up this apartment building every day. No elevator access, nothing. So it wasn't ADA compliant, any of that. If I were gonna do anything else to this, I'd probably give it a little more like salt and then some peppers, like red peppers or something like that. They do have red pepper flakes in here, but I should have just chosen the spiciest one. Oh man. Well, sorry, I'm watching the football game too. Well, yeah, so I had to write a letter to the building eventually, just because things were getting out of hand and we needed the elevator back, you know, not to sound spoiled, but there are people on the top floor who were trapped there because they didn't have any ways of like getting up and down. They weren't very mobile. So it's just stuff like that that is like, they try to give us like some free food to like compensate for it, and it was but not worth the hassle. And what caused the fire, you may ask? To this day, we don't know. Not a clue. Wow. I think I just ate a little pepper. So I have about half of it left. But I'm pretty full. Let me think. I'm debating if I should keep eating. Yeah, I'll have a couple more bites and finish this story. So yeah, basically, maybe a few days after I sent out an email to them, they sent out an email to the building being like, we're waiting to get the elevator certified, please, you know, be patient. So they just needed to communicate that to begin with, but it's fine. And then my bedroom and bathroom were under construction for like the next 2 months. Like completely ripped out the walls, ripped out the floor and the carpet because they didn't want mold, you know. And so it was just bare bones, under construction type thing. Holes in the wall. Excuse me. No flooring. Yeah. I don't know. So I was pretty disgruntled. But eventually they got all fixed up. The elevators eventually came back online, which was good. And it's been nice since. But yeah, the only thing that really perturbed me was the fact that the fire alarm never went off. That's so dangerous, you know. All right, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much for watching and listening to me eat and speak about random things. I've packaged the rest for later, so I will be going in and getting some more. Not throwing it out or anything. I'm excited it's been a while since I filmed a mukbang, so I really hope you guys like this. Leave me any comments and tips as to what you want to see me eat next. And thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.